Hello, everybody, and welcome to the fifth episode of Hacking Success. I'll be your host today. My name is Enes, and I'll be the only person in this episode. The episodes will go on like I'll be the only, let's say, in the fifth episode, this one, I'll be the only person. And for the next episode, there'll be another person with me, besides me. 1 or 2 person, it depends. But after that episode, it will be only me again. So the episodes will go on like that. Like the episode 7 will have me inside of it, just me. Or episode 9 or episode 11. You got the point. So yeah, since this is the 5th episode, I'll be the only person talking about a subject. The subject that I picked for today is something that I'm struggling with a lot nowadays. It is, at one point, should a person have the courage, have the decision, have the strength, have the anger to say no to something that is going on in their lives, you know? At one point, maybe you say to yourself, I'm doing this right now, that is something like some kind of a habit maybe, or some kind of an addiction, I don't know. And you say to yourself, I'm doing it right now, but I will not do it later on, like because it's bad. Maybe it's because, I don't know, addictive or dangerous to you. I don't know. It's your life. And yeah, I'm struggling with it. Because at what point should a person say, fuck it, no, I don't want to do it, or I shouldn't have done it, and have the anger, have the courage to just not doing it again. Like most of the things that are addictive nowadays would be hard to, not to say no to it. Like, let's say, what could it be? Today's most addictive thing is probably like telephones, social media. Okay, let's say social media, and I'm even including YouTube in this type of shit too, because YouTube is a social media too. Most people don't realize it, I guess. Like, they think of social media as the way to communicate with people, but it's not that. It's not all about that. Let's say you think that social media is bad for you. You know, you have your Instagram, Twitter, or X, I'm sorry, and whatever else. Facebook, maybe TikTok as well. YouTube. And you know that it's bad for you. It's bad for your development. It's bad for your time management. It's bad maybe even for your, like, whatever you do in your house. Like, you don't do your chores. You don't do your, I don't know, like, your house is dirty, your room is dirty, like basic stuff. And it all depends on your time management, right? So you say to yourself, fuck it, no, I don't want to do it anymore. You delete all your social media. You don't go into them anymore. At what point should a person say that, you know? Maybe some of you guys listening to this or watching this says this thing to maybe for social media, maybe for something else. But at what point should you take action for it? Take real action for it. And you, like, with you taking action, you need to take the responsibility of, I'm choosing this, I will live this life from the rest, like whatever is left. Can you say that to you? Or at what point should you say it to yourself? So yeah, as I said, I'm struggling with it, because as soon as I got here to my hometown, which is where I'm recording this video right now, recording this podcast, or should I say, I have been struggling with my, normal habits that I do, like my work schedules, how do I work, or let's say, like, I did not even took a single podcast video in this whole month, which I should have done like 2 times in a whole month, like in Istanbul maybe. But yeah, I haven't done that. My whole schedule is fucked up. I did not go to the gym enough, whatever. Everything is all fucked up. So I said to myself like a couple days ago, fuck it, I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring the NS that I want to be. That's all I'm thinking about right now. The NS that I know does the right thing, like, because hypothetically, or actually really, everyone, like even you, know whatever it is that you need to supposed to do, you know. If you are a religious person, you know that you need to pray at some times of the day or of the week. But if you don't attend to them, you're a kind of person that does not do the right things. Like, I would assume that. Like, you kind of procrastinate on some things, like maybe schoolwork or educational stuff, or even your fucking bedroom, like cleanup or something else. I would assume that first. Whatever can I give an example about? If you are kind of a, like, you know, fat person that needs to go to the gym or do cardio every day, and you don't, that's not good. You're not that productive enough, right? It's all about that. When I end my day, I look at whatever I did, like whatever I created, you know. I was at this level, even if it's just 1%, I'm okay with it, because I did not stay the same like most people are. I did not. I grew myself. And I'm my whole life. I want that. I want that 1% advantage over my older self, every day. So yeah, when I go to sleep, I just ask myself, what did you accomplish today? What did you accomplish? Is it nothing? Then you didn't even live that day. Like, I'm that much into the zone, and you should be as well. Because the day that you did not accomplish anything is the day that you did not develop anything as well. Like, you did not improve yourself as well. And whatever, like, let's just say that day is your whole year or whole week or whole month that you did not do anything to improve yourself, then you're fucked. Because the human mind is tricky, okay? The human mind, half of it knows that it needs to do shit. It needs to, I don't know, work. It needs to search for some stuff. It needs to develop itself. It needs to improve the body, the person itself. But also, the brain knows that it does not want to improve itself. It wants to relax. Half of it wants to relax. Half of it wants to improve itself. And what are you choosing? Which one are you choosing? Will be your future self from now on. I'm saying this full of seriousness. Like, you could be 50% in the rest mode, 50% in the improvement mode. I don't care. But you need to listen to that improvement mode. I don't know, self-talk, I would say, to improve yourself. You gotta listen to that voice in your head, that when you don't want to do shit, that says to you, like, oh, you fucking bitch, you scared now? Like, you don't want to do this shit? Even though you know it's right. Even though you know that it's gonna have a bunch of more benefits into the future, and you don't want to do it because you're scared, or because your feelings are not at the mood. Like, your mood is not okay. You're sad. You need to listen to that voice. You need to listen to it, because it's the only way to improve yourself. You need to say to that voice, fuck you, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it at the best way I can do it possible. To improve yourself. Starting from now on, for you especially, if you are listening to the whole part, what I want you to do is live a perfect life. try to live a perfect life. At the previous episode, me and my friend talked about perfectionism. And he said like, oh yeah, perfectionism is bad because when a person is 100% into the perfectionism mindset, he or she does not do shit. Because if it's not perfect, if you don't, let's say you wanna ride a bicycle, right? But if you're a perfectionist person, like 100%, okay, you want to have that, I don't know, $1,100,000 expensive ass shit. What was it? Tour de France bicycle, and with the expensive gears, I don't know, phones, whatever it is. But you don't need that shit. And what that perfectionism becomes is that you start to procrastinate things. You start to not working. You start to, I don't know, later, and you don't do shit. So, what am I saying is pretty specific. Listen to it carefully. You need to have a little bit of perfectionism in your life. Try to be perfect, even though you know it is not possible. I'm saying it again. Try to be perfect, even though you know that it is not possible. Set goals that are not achievable, that you think that is not achievable by you, and see how you can achieve them. I'm fully fucking serious about this. That's how people grow. That's how everyone you fucking know, like rich people, or I don't know, famous people, got there. Like, not all of them, but some of them that got there with their real talent. I'm not talking about some fucking OnlyFans girl showing their ass and got tons of views. No fucking talent. Whatever the God gave it to her. Shit. Just bullshit. I'm not talking about that. If you want that kind of success, go for it, because everyone can have that right now. It's free. You can sell your soul for so little money. If you want, you just go for it. Anyways. But yeah, if you want to have some kind of real success and real respect from the people all around you, you need to set goals that you think that is not possible to be achieved by you, and see how you can achieve them. Because if you want to be perfect, even though it's not achievable, you need to set your goal to be perfect. Because that's how you get so close to it. If you set your goal, okay, let's say, you know that perfectionism is not like good, okay? You cannot be 100% perfect. That's reasonable. And that's why you set your goal to be 50% perfect. You work one day, you don't work another day, you rest. And the other day you try to improve yourself, but you forgot all the shit because you did not work the other day. I don't know. And you set your goal to be 50% perfect. And you become, I don't know, like 40% maybe? Because even though you set your goal to 50%, you don't all the way to achieve it. Like, you don't achieve it throughout your whole life. Maybe someday you achieve it, maybe someday you don't. That's the approximately, okay, I'm talking about. But if you set your goal to be 100% perfect, then you don't have a margin. Then you don't have a error margin to not do that shit. Do you understand? Like, it's so specific that you need to become obsessed. Like, I don't know, maybe some of you listens to this shit oh yeah, this guy is obsessed with being perfect. This guy is this guy wants to do everything right. Yeah, I want to do it. Yeah, I want to be perfect, because that's the only way that I don't give myself any margin of error, any, I don't know, any way to not do the shit that I know that is the right way, that is the right thing to do. It's the only fucking way. Can you find another way? Like, I want to listen to a person that has any better way. No, the human psychology actually will be pretty depressed. Fuck your psychology. Fuck your emotions. Fuck your feelings. If you want to if you want to say no to whatever it is that you're addicted to, if you want to say no to whatever it is that you don't want to do it anymore, you gotta fuck your feelings. Because your body will be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What the fuck is going on? It's not like a normal day. And your body will adapt in time. But at the first days, you will feel sad. You will feel depressed. You will not feel good. You need to adapt to it. You need to say to your body, fuck you, I am the CEO of this company now. Not the company, but the body now. You need to control your brain. I think I said this in every fucking episode. It's the best way to actually live a normal life. Like, most people are average, right? Like the person walking down the road, the person in the bus, the person, I don't know, that you see every day, or I don't know, you know, who are they? And those people are average, but have you ever realized that they don't live the life like they're in control of themselves? Think about it. Just some old dude, like 60 years old, going in the bus. He needs to go to the, I don't know, mosque to pray. But does he give his orders with thinking? Like, have you ever thought of that? Because I don't think they think about it. They just do it. Their brain controls them. They are not controlling their brain, then they are not controlling themselves. It's all about that. It's all about that sequence. You don't want to do something, you want to say no to something, you need to control your brain when you want to do that, whatever it is, you know. It could even be fucking masturbation. I'm saying right now because most people are struggling with it. If you want to quit, you just have to say no. But you need to take the responsibility for it. You need to say to your brain, okay, I'm in control now. You cannot do shit. I will be in control and I will do whatever is the right thing. It's that kind of sense. It's that kind of responsibility that you need to take. And it is so important. Whew, my hair is going all around if you're watching this. Oof. Okay, anyways. You need to get back to work. Get back to the fucking work. You need to get back to work. It's the only way. It's the only way to success. It's the only way to improve yourself. If you are sad in your whole life, just look at your living style. Look at your day. Look throughout your day. You are on your phone too much. You are watching television too much. I don't know. You are fucking jerking off to some girl. You don't have one in real life. Maybe these are the reasons that you're not happy in your life. Have you ever thought of that? Like, you just cry out of nowhere, like, or a little small thing happens and you just cry out loud. Because why? Because you're scared. Because you are scared to improve yourself, because it's hard. It's hard to fix yourself. It's hard to do the right thing. That's why people are not doing it. Because it's hard. I'm saying it again. You need to have this in your mind. Like, let's say from me, whenever I want to do something, No, let's say no, not want. Whenever I need to do something, my brain always says, NS, don't do it now. You can do it later on, or you can just fuck it. Like, it's not that important. And you need to have that mindset to say to yourself, oh, you're saying this. You don't want to do this because it's hard. And whatever is hard is something that is probably right. Like, nothing easy is appreciated in life. If it's hard, then it is appreciated. It's hard to pray for, like, if you're a religious person. It's hard to pray because you need to wake up early, or you need to go to whatever it is. It's easy not to go and pray, right? So your brain will always tell you, oh, do not do this, do not do that, blah, 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 blah. Do not pray. And you need to have that mindset to say to your brain, no, I'm going to do it. Fuck you. I'm not going to listen to you. So if your brain still says that to you to this day, what are you waiting for to say no to it? You just have to say no to it. Just say no. And take the responsibility of that no. Take responsibility of whatever you just said. It's the only way possible for improvement. So yeah, I said to myself nowadays, like 1 or 2 days ago, fuck it, I'm gonna fix it. I'm fixing it right now. I'm recording this episode right now. I'm gonna be editing it. I'm gonna be looking through like projects. I'm gonna create a new something. I'm gonna talk about it later on. I don't like to talk first and do the job later. I wanna do the job, finish, and talk about my success later on. That's what I like. So, in conclusion, you need to say to yourself, you need to say to your brain, no, today. You remember the subject? At what point should a person say no? Now, today, right fucking now. There is no time remaining. You should not procrastinate on this as well. You need to take your fucking decisions right now. What are you waiting for? Like you're still listening to this? You're still watching this video? And you have some important shit to fix? Fix it. Close the video. Do the shit that is right. I don't know. Whatever it is, but like fucking get those weird and disgusting thoughts out of your head and say to your brain, fuck you, I'm in charge. And do everything the right way. That's the only way that a person can fix themselves. When I go to sleep, I look throughout my day, like that day, whatever I did, whatever I created, whatever I did to improve myself. That's the only way that you can judge yourself. You need to judge yourself in that sense. Because if you do not work one day, your brain will adapt that relaxation, Your brain will relax itself for the other day as well. If you work today hard fucking enough, if you put yourself into it, the other day, your brain will be more adaptive to it. And you can put even more work on top of it. That's what I like. That's what I like about human nature. Whatever you are doing right now will compounding to the next day. And that's perfect. Because you get what you deserve. You get whatever you are planting. Like as a farmer, I would say. So if you just relax every day, going on, and then something real comes out, like something real that you need to work, you need to put your whole life in it, comes around, you never tested yourself. You don't know where is your limits. And then you fuck up. You fuck up because you don't know where your limits are. You don't know what to do. that's something you gotta work on it. That's something you gotta work on for months, for weeks, I don't know, for years maybe. I don't know how fucked up your life is, how fucked up your thinking is. But it's something that you need to fix yourself, because the brain is kind of interesting. So people know, like, even you know the right thing, like whatever it is that you need to do. 50% of the brain wants to relax, and the other 50% of the brain wants to improve. And that will be, I don't know, decaying depending on how you live. If you relax too much, that 50% of improvement voice will go down because you're not listening to it. Will go down to 1% and will live there always. Like, there will always be a voice inside of you that will say to you, fuck it, I'm going to do it. But maybe not have that kind of, I don't know, anger or strength to do whatever it is that you need to do, because you did not improve yourself enough on it. So that's why you need to listen to that improvement voice. You need to listen to that voice that when you need to do something but you don't want to do it, that says in your brain, oh, you fucking bitch, oh, you don't want to do it, oh, you're gonna fucking cry about it when you don't achieve whatever you're supposed to do, when you don't do whatever you're supposed to do. You're gonna cry about it. Then cry, because I'm not gonna be there to save you. You are you. Your brain is tricking you into it, and you cannot even control your brain. I think I said this in every fucking episode. You have to control your brain. Like, controlling your brain probably has the most impact in you. Like, it's saying to your brain, fuck you, I'm in charge now. Can you imagine? Can you imagine your most, I would say, sane self alive in your brain? Like, your most perfect self. Because even if you work on yourself, but you don't feel like that's enough, you don't feel like that's even close to perfection, you set your goals too low. My business friend said to me the other day, you have to set your goals to moon, to the stars, to shoot the moon. And that's the true way to think. As I said, even though perfection is wrong, like 100%, you cannot be perfect, is wrong. You need to set your goal to it. You need to set your goal to whatever it is that is impossible to do. Like, you know that being perfect is impossible. But if you put your goal to be perfect, you'll get close to it. If you set your goals to stars, you will shoot the moon. But if your goal is shooting the moon, you will not shoot anything. You will shoot the clouds. I don't know. That's how goals work. That's why always your parents or, I don't know, friends said to you, oh no, you should put your goals higher. Because that's really how it works. When you think of doing something that is right, think to yourself, I'm gonna do it. Fuck you, brain. I'm in charge now. And the most important thing, do the thing knowing that you are doing the hard thing. It's important. Do the thing knowing that you are doing the hard thing. That's your reward. You don't need any reward through, like, whatever becomes from that success, like maybe 6 months later or 1 week later on. Your gift from it is while whatever it is that you are doing. You are doing the thing that is hard, that most people don't want to do. That's why you will get better from them. Like you will be better from the rest of them. And that's what I like. That's what I wanted to think. Like no one appreciates the thing that is easy. Does it? Do they? Like, can you think? Like, I'm gonna say this again, but being fat is easy, right? That's the most basic thing that I could find throw on my mind. Being fat is easy. You don't need to control your food intake. You just eat uncontrollably, and eating gives you more dopamine, makes you happy, blah 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 blah. No one appreciates someone because they're fat, and if they do, they're probably some kind of fucking idiot, like idiots. You know, like they support transgenders, blah 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 blah, fucking LGBTQ stuff. I don't like them. But being in shape is hard. So that's why people even give medals to them. That's the difference. No one gives medals to some person because they're fat. But people even give medals to someone because they're too much good in shape. That's the whole difference in game. Being in shape is hard. That's why people appreciate it. So do the right thing, which is the hard thing, and fix yourself. Even though you don't want to do it, listen to the voice that says that you're a fucking bitch. Like, you need to fucking change it. Listen to that voice. Even if it's like, I'm saying this again. Even if you are too relaxed throughout your whole life, that 50% decays, and just that 1% left. That 1% never goes to 0%. Never. There will always, like, inside of your brain, that thing will always live. So you can fire it up, get going again. It's the most important thing. Like, I'm seeing this a lot, let's say, in a religious way. Praying is hard, right? Like, let's say, for a Muslim, you need to pray 5 times a day, you need to do other things as well. Like, I don't know, in Ramadan or whatever it is. You know the whole stuff. I don't know the English words of it. So do it. That's what I'm talking about. That's the whole part of this episode. That's the whole understanding. Just do it. You need to say no to your brain. You need to be in control of everything that you're doing. Because that's the only way. That's the only way that you can even think of living a better future life. You want to give your, I don't know, in future kid a great life? You need to work a lot more harder than people are doing right now. You should not go to university. You should not go live average life. Because the averageness is getting lower and lower. As you can see, the economy is fucked. And whatever is going to happen is that if you are not working on yourself enough, and if you are working to be in the system more, you will be in the system to get fucked, to be a prisoner, to be a slave. If you want to be one, just continue, go on, but I don't think that anyone wants to be one. And that is the thing that differentiates dreams with goals. Everyone has fucking dreams. Everyone. Oh, I wanna be this, I wanna be that, blah 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 blah. Just talking bullshit because talking is free. Everyone talks, but no one does action. No one is taking action of whatever it is thing that they wanna do. Oh, because it's hard, my feelings is corrupted, blah blah blah. I don't have the money to do. These are your fucking excuses. Other people even achieved all of that. Maybe like they had even worse conditions than you, but people achieved it. You need to think in that way. You're always thinking that you are the one that is like, oh no, there's too much pressure, oh no, I'm gonna fucking cry, kind of cry baby shit. No, you're not. You could have done a lot more if you wanted to work on it. But you did not want it to, so what are you going to do? You're going to cry about it? You're going to wait until the day that you want to do it? That's what most people do. No one has ever like been successful said to like, I don't know, to their I fucked up. No one successful has ever said, "Oh, oops, I waited to want to do this shit, even though it's hard. I know it's hard, but I waited." No one said that. Or, "Oops, I got this, I don't know, new car, new supercar, new Ferrari." It's not. There's never an oops. There's never a coincidence. It's only work, work, and work. There is no easy way to get out from whatever it is that you want to achieve, because it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. You need to take that responsibility and say no to your brain. So, in conclusion, let's gather it all up and finish the episode. In conclusion, or hold on, I want to talk about something else. Well, yeah, I did talk about it. So yeah, in conclusion, today's subject was what? At what point should a person say no to their brain and take the responsibility and take charge, take actions at it? And I'm gonna say this right fucking now, because you don't have any more time left to do it. Can you imagine? Like, people who died today thought they had a tomorrow. You don't know how much time you have left. So what are you going to do? You're gonna wait until you want to do it, even though you have to do it. There is not a want. There is no feelings in it. You just have to do it. You cannot wait. You cannot, I don't know. Like, these are just bitching about it. You have to do it. So just go around, say to your brain, "I'm in charge now. I will do whatever I want," and kill that relaxation voice. And as I said, again, that relaxation voice will get to 1% if you are trying to improving yourself enough. And that 1% will always can come back. So you need to improve yourself every single day. You need to be obsessed with it. You need to be so fucking obsessed with it, actually, that some people just needs to look at you and say, "Oh, this is fucking crazy. Oh, you're fucking crazy. Why are you going to the gym like 2 times a day? Or why are you going to the gym and going for a fucking run at the same day?" People need to say that to you. That's how you know that you are in that zone of success, that you are in that zone of obsession. You're in the right zone, my friend. If people say it to you like, yep, this guy's a fucking crazy. I don't even, maybe some people say like, "I don't believe you, you're fucking crazy." But then when you achieve it, all the people will be there for you. And they will say, "Yep, I knew it. I knew that you will be achieving it." Those fuckers. They will not support you in any way, but they will say, "Yep, I knew it." That's how life it is. So what I want you to do right now is to close the episode, or like if you're watching or listening, close the episode after listening to this. Go to your room, close all the, like, put all the electronics to the other room, like whatever it is. Like, make them like no notifications, whatever it is. And just sit by yourself and think. Whatever are the things that you want to improve about your life, about you. Like, totally talk about it. What would you do yesterday that will make more sense? What would you do yesterday that you did not want it to do, but if you did, would be a lot more, I don't know, good? Like, I don't have anything to say more about this, yeah. And find the things that are wasting your time, makes you procrastinate, or makes you sad or depressed, and totally delete them. from your life. And I'm not going to even go through the tactics to do it, because it's all about you controlling your brain and not your brain and life controlling you. That is the whole thing. And that is the end of the episode. I hope you liked it. And I'm gonna just go now like you. I hope you do it. I hope you listen to it throughout the whole episode. And yeah, see you in the next episode, which will be with one of my friends. Yep, see you in the next one.